What's up, Seahawks Nation? This is not a drill. This is a statement. This is domination at Lumen Field. The Seattle Seahawks just absolutely obliterated the San Francisco 49ers 41-6 in the NFC Divisional round, punched their ticket to the NFC Championship game, and reminded the entire NFL that Seattle is still one of the toughest places to play in football. I'm Victor. This is Seahawks Nation Update. And if you're still smiling after that win like I am, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's celebrate this one together because wow, what we just witnessed was special. Opening take, setting the tone, let's be real for a second. 2 weeks ago, this same matchup was a grind, a 13-3 rock fight. This time, this felt like the game was over 13 seconds in. 13 seconds, that's all it took for Rashid Shaheed to take the opening kickoff 95 yards to the house, and Lumen Field absolutely exploded. From that moment on, you could feel it in the stadium, through the TV, through your soul. This was Seattle's night. Special teams impact. Rashid Shaheed. Let's talk about Rashid Shaheed for a second. Since arriving in Seattle on November 4th, this man has been a game changer. That kickoff return touchdown, his third return TD in just 10 games as a Seahawk. And let's put this in historical context. Only the third kickoff return TD in postseason history for the Seahawks. The first since Percy Harvin in Super Bowl 48. That's elite company. That's instant impact. That's how you flip momentum before the offense even takes the field. Sam Darnold toughness and control. Now let's address the big storyline coming into this game. Sam Darnold's oblique injury. There were legit questions all week. He didn't even warm up early. But once he was declared active, he looked calm, composed, and in complete control. Darnold didn't have monster stats, and honestly, that's a compliment. 12 of 17, 124 yards, 1 touchdown, 0 panic, 0 mistakes. That touchdown pass. 2, Jackson Smith-Njigba while rolling left. The injured side was a big-time throw. Tight window, perfect placement. That made it 17-0, and at that point, the 49ers were already chasing ghosts. This was quarterbacking within the system, trusting the defense, trusting the run game, and that's winning football. Kenneth Walker 3, historic night, and speaking of the run game, Kenneth Walker. The third, ladies and gentlemen, that was a legacy performance. 19 carries, 116 yards, THREE touchdowns. That makes Kenneth Walker only the 18th running back in NFL history to rush for 100 yards and score 3 or more touchdowns in a playoff game. And guess what? He's the first Seahawk ever to do it. This wasn't just stats, this was physical dominance. The Seahawks owned the trenches, wore down San Francisco, and broke their will in the second half. That 6-yard touchdown that made it 41-6. That wasn't just a score, that was a message. Defense. The dark side shows up. Now let's talk about this defense. They call themselves the dark side. And Saturday night, they turned the lights OFF on the 49ers. 3 forced turnovers, multiple fourth down stops. Brock Purdy never allowed past the Seattle 22-yard line. Held San Francisco without a touchdown for the 8th straight quarter. Leonard Williams. Absolute menace. That fourth down sack in the third quarter felt like the final nail in the coffin. Derek Hall, the front 7, the secondary. This was total team defense. Relentless, disciplined, violent in the best football sense. This felt like shades of old-school Seahawks defense, but with a modern edge. Historical context, why this matters. Here's something that gave me chills. The 41-6 final score ties the margin of victory from the Seahawks' only Super Bowl win, 43-8 against Denver. And history is on Seattle's side. Every time the Seahawks have hosted an NFC Championship game, they've gone to the Super Bowl. 3 times before, 3 Super Bowl trips. Now they get a chance to go 4 for 4 right back at Lumen Field against either the Bears or the Rams. One more game, 60 more minutes. One more statement, Seahawks Nation. Soak this in. 9 years of waiting. A home playoff game with fans. A complete domination of our biggest rival. This team is balanced. This team is confident. This team is dangerous. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Who was your MVP tonight? Are you more impressed by the defense or the run game? And do you believe this team can bring Lombardi number TWO back to Seattle? If you loved this win, hit like, Subscribe to Seahawks Nation Update and stay locked in because the NFC Championship is coming to Lumen Field and this season is far from over. This is Victor. This is Seahawks Nation Update. And as always, go Hawks.